Okay, let's continue. Sorry, I had to plug in earphones because there's some disturbance in the background. Okay, like I was saying, paddy requires a lot of water, therefore, it is only grown in the rainy season because in the rainy season you get a lot of water. So, now we're going to talk about the cultivation of crops and how you are already like one step into being a farmer if you've like watered a plant or done something to the soil and stuff like that. So let's talk. Cultivation of crops involves several activities undertaken by farmers over a period of time. You may find out that these activities are similar to those carried out by a gardener, or even you when you were little, or even you when you grow ornamental plants in your house, like when you were smaller, or maybe you still do it. Your mom would say, "Go water the plants, or plant tree every day," something like that. We did activities in school, at home, and everything like that. So that's basically one step into being a farmer. Farmers have to do these for a living, and they get very underpaid, but they have to do what they do to feed their family and stuff like that. So anyway, that is basically what this paragraph is talking about. Okay, let's move on. I hope my voice is clear, by the way. These earplugs. Okay. So now these are known as agricultural practices. Okay. So it might come in your exam that how are you doing agricultural practices or something like that. Okay. So now let's move on. All right. So these activities are listed below. These are the activities you can do to, gain some agricultural practice. Number 1, preparation of soil, then sowing, then adding manure and fertilizers, irrigation, protecting from weeds, harvesting, storage. Okay, so these are all agricultural practices, activities. So they might ask you list 3 agricultural practices. So you can say, okay, harvesting, adding manure and fertilizer, and then preparation of soil. You can do any 3 you want. I think the easiest ones to remember are irrigation, preparation of soil, and harvesting. So you can do those 3, and if they ask for more, you can just add storage or harvest or protecting from weeds, stuff like that, sowing, whatever you want to add. Okay, now let's move on to our first topic, preparation of soil. This one right here, preparation of soil. So we will cover all of these topics which are listed here. These are also the topics we'll be doing in the chapter. All of these 7 topics we will learn. Okay, first topic, preparation of soil. So preparation of soil is the first step before growing a crop. One of the most important tasks in agriculture is to turn the soil and loosen it. So I think that's pretty clear. Okay, now this is what this paragraph is basically telling you how the loosened soil is much better. Okay. So once you turn the soil and loosen it, this allows the roots to penetrate deep into the soil, and the loose soil even allows the roots to breathe when they go deep. Why does the loosening of soil allow the roots to breathe easily? Now I want you to write this question and try to attempt it on your own before I tell you the answer. Okay, so you can pause the video and do it, and now I'm going to tell you the answer in 3, 2, 1. Okay, the loosened soil helps in growth of earthworms and microbes present in the soil. As you know, there are many sayings that go like, an earthworm is a farmer's best friend, because the earthworms help in the crops growing. Earthworms and microbes present in the soil. So earthworms and microbes can easily move around in the soil, in the loosened soil, and that also allows the roots to breathe easily. Okay, I will tell you this answer later. first I want you to try and do it yourself. Okay, these organisms are friends of the farmer since they further turn the loosened soil and add humus to it, or humus to it. So this is called humus. It is not hummus. I'm sorry I said that. This is humus. Hummus is a sauce and that's the thing that came to my mind, but this is humus. Okay, but why does the soil need to be turned and loosened? Okay, that is also a question you have to do yourself. Okay, so you've learned in the previous classes that soil contains minerals, water. In addition, dead plants and animals get decomposed by soil organisms. In this way, various nutrients held in the dead organisms are released back into the soil. These nutrients are again absorbed by plants. Since only a few centimeters of the top layer of soil supports plant growth, turning and loosening of soil brings the nutrient-rich soil to the top so that plants can use these nutrients. Thus, turning and loosening of the soil is very important for cultivation of crops. Now this paragraph you just have to read again and again, and eventually it will just get in your head. It's talking about how important it is to loosen and turn the soil. It's because the dead plants and animals get decomposed by soil organisms, and the nutrients that are in the body of the dead plants and animals, the plants then absorb, and they get more nutrients, and then they can grow faster and healthier. And the turning and loosening of soil is very important because when you do that, the nutritious bottom layer of soil gets up to the top and the plants can absorb that. Okay, the process of loosening and turning the soil is called tilling or plowing. This is important. Now this you can use either tilling or plowing. Plowing is more used, it's more common, so let's go with plowing. Tilling is also quite used, you can pick any. So I'm gonna use plowing for this video. So okay, so this is the definition of tilling or plowing any. So what is tilling or plowing? This will definitely come in your exam, that what is the definition of plowing or what is the definition of tilling, and the answer would be the process of loosening and turning of the soil is called tilling or plowing. Okay, so I think in the textbook also they're using the word plowing. Yeah, okay, let's use plow only. This is done by using a plow. Plows are made of wood or iron. Now this can also come, what are plows made of? Plows are made of either wood or iron, nothing else. If the soil is very dry, it may need watering before plowing. The plowed fields may have big pieces of soil called crumbs. It is necessary to break these crumbs with a plank. The field is leveled for sowing as well as irrigation purposes. The leveling of soil is done with the help of a leveler. So now this is the definition of a leveler. The leveling of soil is done with the help of a leveler. Sorry, not definition, the meaning. Okay, what is the meaning of leveler? Leveler is something that is used to level the soil. Okay. Sometimes manure is added to the soil before tilling. This helps in proper tilling or plowing any. This helps in proper mixing of manure with soil. The soil is watered before sowing. Now you know manure and fertilizers. We will get to that topic in our next video, I think. Yeah. Okay. So tilling and plowing. So manure is added and fertilizers are also added sometimes, but manure is way more better, and it is added so that the plants can get extra nutrition, And this also helps with the mixing. This also helps in proper mixing of manure with soil. Okay, we'll cover more in the next video. So yeah, bye.